Hello everyone, how you are doing? Welcome back again to the Guided Dreams YouTube channel. My name is Dr. CT Onyema. I actually sincerely didn't even want to come up this weekend to say anything because I believe a whole lot of you, coupled with the feedbacks I'm getting from the 3 episodes that I released last weekend, talking about the explicit details about the express entry pathway. I know a whole lot of you are still digesting that information because some of you, have come personally to ask questions about that section, which I know means that you guys are, watching the video, doing your own homework. So, but however, this is very important and it's time bound that I had no option but to turn on my camera and do this video because this is something that is time bound. Like I said, there's a new development known as the Destination Canada Mobility Forum. It's a new IRCC 2024 Canada Job Forum. Now, the topic again is Destination Canada Mobility Forum. It's something very exciting, something that will be answers to prayers of people out there. So I had no option but to bring this information right here, right now. So if we move on quickly, what is Destination Canada Mobility? Now, this is a program that is championed by the IRCC. They host this Destination Canada Mobility Forum every year, mostly in March. Now, this particular year, they are focusing on individuals who speak French, or what you call people who are bilingual. And you have the ability, to communicate fluently in the French language. So this is an opportunity for you because individuals who speak French or are bilingual can learn about the immigration processes and you can connect with people from different cities, provinces, territories. And when I talk about people, I simply mean employers. Okay, so in this forum, when you participate in it, you are kind of, cutting off so many things, applying to jobs online, because now you are speaking face to face with the employers who have, all it takes to give you that offer and make your, journey to Canada a whole lot easier. Now, it will give you an opportunity to communicate directly, like I said, between employers who are seeking candidates for teaching positions outside of Quebec. Now, like I said, this opportunity is for those who have ability to communicate in English and also in French. Now, also, this event also will feature participation from Francophone organizations, those almost mean Francophone, the French-speaking part of Canada, who are, looking for ways to strengthen the Francophone communities in Canada. Okay, so like I said, this opportunity, when you get it, you do not need the LMIA because there is a special stream which is called, what do you call that again? Mobilité Francophone stream, which allows, employers to employ people outside of Quebec. Remember, outside of Quebec, they have their own way of doing their own things. So employers can employ without even getting LMIA for people outside of Quebec for these positions that will be advertised or that will be, interviewed in this, or made exposed, as you say, in this job fair. Now, when we look at the specifics of this Destination Canada Forum, what is it all about? Now, in 2023, emphasis was on those in IT and those in the hospitality and tourism industry. But in 2024, the emphasis is shifting because the aim is to fulfill the needs, okay? Where they see labor shortages, they kind of create out a program to fill in this, or fill up these needs, I should say. Now, this year, focus is being, moved to the education sector. So this program is, focusing on those who have interest in early child education. So if you're an early child educator, you have the ability to teach people in primary and secondary school, those in grade 12, teach them French as a second language and teach other subjects in French. this is for you. So if you are from maybe Cameroon or other parts of the world that are French speaking and you love to work in Canada for these employers as an early child educator, teaching different subjects in French language or teaching people how to communicate in French language, this opportunity is for you. Stay with me as I unveil all the details. Now, if we quickly move, what's going to happen at this job forum? Like I initially said, it's an opportunity for you to meet one-on-one with these employers, okay, and argue your case. Now, think about it. It's like you have been interviewed before the interview. So you have an opportunity to meet these employers who have the job and who, they have the power to give you those jobs, okay? Now, remember, it's a virtual meeting. That means it's online. I'll come to that, the date, the time, and everything. So the second thing is that, daycare centers, language schools hiring at this event will get in touch with the candidates who profiles they feel that they match the job posting requirements. And they also get the chance to discover, the procedures involved in gaining accreditation, because you must be accredited to serve as a teacher here in Canada, right? So various provinces, they have their criteria. So at this event, you have the opportunity to know the procedures, steps to take, to get accredited. And the good thing is, if you are given a job offer, the employer definitely will help you out with your accreditation process all the way. So it's something that I said I couldn't wait to share with you guys out there, because this is mind-blowing. Okay, you also get information about the Canadian towns, regions, the immigration initiatives and things they are putting in place to make your integration a lot easier, to increase and to try to improve the appreciation of French in other regions of Canada outside Quebec. Now, also, you will also learn about life in French communities apart from Quebec. Now, if you are interested in training program, you also learn about what you call the bridging program, which simply means if you have a program you've done and you want to move to another area, maybe you're not in teaching, but you want to go to teaching, so there's a bridging program in place. So you learn about these bridging programs as well. There is also a conference. As a matter of fact, conferences, not just one, okay, because this is a 2-day event. So these conferences will avail the participants opportunity to gain an overview of early child education here in Canada, especially communication and teaching these kids in French language, and generally the Canadian school system. Okay, now when we move on now, we'll discuss about who can apply, who can participate, because definitely there must be a set of people they are looking out for. Now, the good thing is this: both foreign nationals, even if you are not in Canada right now, you can apply, so far you meet certain requirements, which one thing is this: you must be able to communicate in the French language. So foreign nationals abroad and those who are already in Canada with a valid work or study permit can do what? Apply. I repeat, foreign nationals abroad and those who are already in Canada with a study or a work permit are eligible to what? Apply. You can, as far as you also need to be able to speak French and English, French or French and what? English. And you're looking for possibilities of, living, creating your home out of Canada. This experience is for you. Also, you must have a teaching experience, okay? You must have a training and experience in early childhood education, okay? That's also another criteria. Now, those in the International Experience Canada, I've made a video about that. If you need to know about that, International Experience Canada, check out this video here as well. And as well, those in the Express Entry pool, I made 3 episodes about Express Entry. So if you need to know that, check out this video as well. Now, those in the IEC, that is International Experience Canada, and those in Express Entry, are eligible to apply if they met this criteria I've mentioned before. Okay, so evaluate yourself. If you are qualified to apply, please get this done. Note these important dates for me right now. Now, deadline for the application is February the 4th, 2024, and IRCC will begin sending out invitations beginning on February 9th. Oh, sorry, February 19th. I repeat, deadlines for you to apply is February the 4th, and IRCC will begin to send out invitations on February 19th. Now, this virtual job fair will be held when on the 1st and the 2nd of March 2024, and the time is 3 p.m. Central European Time, 3 p.m. CET on the 1st and the 2nd of March 2024. Note these dates. Are there any costs? 100% free. Nothing is paid from application till the end. That is why I said you don't need to miss this, especially if you are qualified. Now, like I've said already, it is cost free. The destination mobility program is 100% free. However, it has a limited number of slots, and it's definitely on first come first serve. Once the slot is filled, no more. So you need to get to work and start registering as quickly as you can. Now, by completing the application and providing your resume, remember your resume is expected, is advised that your resume, for you to get how do you call this in social media, we say traffic. Now, for you to have a higher visibility, that's correct, for you to have a higher visibility, kindly make your CV or your resume bilingual and let it be in the Canadian format. I repeat, let it be in the Canadian format. If you don't know how to do that, reach out to me and I can show you a template on how to build that CV to make it what? A Canadian resume. Now, another thing you should remember is that if any employer finds your profile attractive, they will reach out to you and they will organize an online interview for you. Okay, and if they extend an offer, we can now use their offer to apply for a temporary work permit. Isn't that exciting? Very straightforward. Summary: go register. The link to the registration will be in this video description. Attend this job fair, okay, on the 1st and the 2nd of March, 3 p.m. CET. Upload your resume when you apply. Make it Canadian style resume, maximum of 2 pages. That's a tip. If an employer finds your profile attractive or exciting, they'll reach out to you, schedule an online interview, and when they extend an offer, apply for a temporary work permit. No LMIA required. And remember, once you have an offer, you do not require to show a proof of fund. This is crazy. A win-win. That is why I said this is mind-blowing. I cannot afford not to bring it to you, so you get to work. Now, how do you register? Simply go to the link I'll put in this video's description and register. Upload your resume, make it bilingual as well. Now, finally, registered job seekers will be able to see job opportunities, job postings when the exhibitors post them, and that is why it's very important for you to go create your profile, register for this job forum, okay, because it's time bound. When they post these jobs, if you don't have a profile, you wouldn't see it. So get your profile today. I mean, that is why I had to make out this time to get you informed so that you get what cracking. Okay, now just before I let you go, did you find this information is exciting like I did? If you did, give us a comment, give us a thumbs up by liking this video. As a matter of fact, kindly subscribe to this channel Subscription is free. Okay, that will help you to be on the know whenever we push out time-bound useful information like this, and of course that will help us grow. Now finally, the registration link to this job opportunity, this job forum, is in this video's description. Okay, now someday I believe I wish you guys the best of luck first of all, and I look forward to you hearing these words someday. Bienvenue au Canada, which simply means welcome to Canada. As usual, I will see you in yet another one. Adios.